A roar cracks the dark, deep, close, young. Your left shoulder is on fire. Your belly is a hollow pit, and somewhere beyond the bamboo, another male is walking your border like he already owns it. By this time tomorrow, your kingdom will belong to him, or to the crows. This is the last 24 hours of a tiger. You rise anyway. Bad decision, necessary decision. The forest is wet, cold underpaw, heavy with the smell of mud, leaves, and something worse than blood replacement. You move past a tree you marked days ago. His scent is on it now, fresh, sharp, male, not passing through, not wandering, stopping. Wait a minute. This is your route, your water, your hunting ground, which means the stranger is not testing the edge. He is measuring the room. You spray the trunk anyway, weakly, but enough. A statement, still here. The answer comes almost at once. Another roar, closer this time, not a challenge, a correction. You keep walking, because if you stop patrolling before you die, then the jungle starts burying you early. Dawn leaks into the canopy. Langurs shift above. A peacock screams. Then everything goes quiet. Not peaceful quiet, listening quiet. Oh, look, the entire forest has arrived to watch your worst day. Ahead, cheetah, a whole group. You lower yourself into the grass, shoulders screaming, breath slow, eyes fixed. 30 meters, 20, 15. One more step. A longer barks from overhead. The forest snitches, heads snap up, white tails flash. The herd explodes. You launch anyway, because sometimes pride attacks before the brain gets a vote. 3 bounds, a swipe, nothing. Only wet earth, empty air, and the sound of breakfast tearing itself out of your life. You stop, panting. That was close. If by close you mean embarrassing, no meal, no strength coming back, no mercy from the day ahead. Subscribe for brutal animal survival stories. POV, no mercy, you push on. At the stream, you drink fast, cool water, brown with last night's rain. Then you see it, a print pressed deep into the bank. Big, fresh, male. He came to your water in the dark, and for a second, the stream is no longer a stream. It is evidence. This is no longer just a hunt. It is an audit. The younger male is checking everything. Your scent, your routes, your speed, your hesitation. And hesitation is expensive. You pull back into the reeds. The sun climbs. Heat settles in. Day hunting gets worse. You lie beneath a fig tree and try not to waste energy. This is the dangerous hour, not because anything attacks, because memory does. For a blink, you are younger. Bright coat, full belly, no limp. You slam a boar sideways into a ditch. Cut. You drag a deer through river water so hard the bank tears open. Cut. You roar into the night, and everything sensible goes silent. Then the glimmers are gone. Back to now, mud on your flank, flies at your ears. A shoulder that keeps whispering the truth. You are not losing because the forest changed. You are losing because time did. A rustle pulls you up. Wild pigs, small group, too close to ignore. Boar are trouble, too much muscle, too much anger, too many tusks. But hungry animals make brave decisions. Usually stupid ones, too. You circle downwind. Wait for one to drift left. There, now. You burst from cover and crash into the edge of the group. Instant chaos. Squeals, mud, bodies everywhere. You snap for the neck. The boar twists. A tusk slices the air under your chest. Not deep. Just enough. Pain flashes, hot and fast. You jump back. The whole sounder vanishes into the brush like someone pulled the forest shut. You stand there, stunned, breathing hard, bleeding a little, starving a lot. Well, that escalated quickly. You lick the cut. It will heal. Probably, that is not the problem. The problem is what it means. You cannot afford mistakes anymore. Afternoon drifts by in damp green silence. You patrol because stopping feels too much like surrender. Past broken bamboo, past your scratch tree, past the rock where you once left half a kill and came back for the rest because you could. Not because you needed to, because you could. The clouds return by evening. Good. Rain helps. Rain softens sound, blurs scent, pulls the forest tight. This is hunting weather. You move toward an old crossing where deer pass at dusk. You know the trail. You know the angle. You know where to wait. That should comfort you. It doesn't. Because old tricks become public information. You settle low in the grass, and there they are. Spotted deer, then more. Quiet, careless, perfect. Your heart slows. One clean rush, one solid hold. One meal, and maybe you survive the night. You wait. Closer. Closer. Now. You explode from the grass. The clearing detonates. You hit one for half a heartbeat. Claws on hide, body committed. Then your bad shoulder folds, just a little, half a second. That is all the deer needs. It rips free. You slam into wet ground, claws skid across mud. A sharp, ugly scrape, and for 3 full beats, the world says nothing. No birds, no rain. No music in the forest at all. Only the sound of your own breathing. That is the moment. Not hunger, not blood, not the rival. This, the slip. The little betrayal that says your body is no longer fully yours. The herd is gone. You stay down 1 second too long, then force yourself up. Tell me in the comments, when strength starts leaving in pieces, do you notice it early, or only after the fall? Rain begins. Soft first, then harder. You walk because there is nothing else to do. Past your old paths, past your old kills. Past the places that still smell faintly like success if you get close enough and lie to yourself. Night comes fast, then the roar returns, close, full, confident. Leave, that is what it means. You answer. The sound that comes out still has weight, still has authority, but it is thinner now, frayed at the edges. The rival answers immediately. He wants you moving, wants you angry, wants you tired before he ever shows himself. Smart. Incredibly annoying, but smart. You circle through bamboo and mist, then you see him. Across a narrow opening in the forest, broad head, heavy neck, shoulders built like packed earth. Prime age, prime confidence, no wasted motion anywhere. Oh, fantastic. The upgraded model. He stares at you, not scared, not rushed. You know that look. You wore it once. For one long moment, neither of you moves. This is not just about power. It is about nerve, ground, history, who blinks first. He steps forward, so do you. You circle, silent, rain dripping from whiskers, mud sucking at your paws. Then he rushes. Everything becomes stripes and impact. You collide hard enough to shake water from the grass. You swipe. He twists. You bite fur, not flesh. He slams into your shoulder, and the old injury lights up like fire under the skin. You break apart, snarl, circle again. He comes faster. You catch his face with a claw, not enough to stop him, enough to annoy him. For one glorious second, the jungle remembers your name. Then youth remembers yours. He drives in underneath, hard, relentless. This is where documentaries lie to people. Real fights are not elegant. They are slipping feet, bad angles, mud in your mouth, breath turning ragged, force meeting force until one body starts negotiating with fear. You try to hold ground. You almost do. Then it happens. Your front paw lands on slick mud. Your claws skid. A thin, horrible scrape through the dark. And for a beat, nothing. No thought, no strategy. Just the clean understanding that this is the exact second the kingdom changes hands. He surges. You stagger. He knows. The next roar is different. Victory. He hits you again, not to kill, to remove. You turn just enough to save your throat and lose the clearing. There it is. No crown, no ceremony, no noble ending. Just one tired step backward, then another. You retreat into the bamboo. He does not chase far. He doesn't need to. He has already won the expensive part. Behind you, he roars into your night, into your trails, into your water, into the space where your life used to sound certain. You keep moving, because old tigers do not get farewell speeches. They get distance. Hours pass. The rain thins. Pain settles into everything. You reach the river before dawn and stand at the bank, barely reflected. One ear nicked, shoulder trembling, flank heaving, still beautiful, still dangerous, still losing. You drink once, then lower yourself into the reeds. Far behind you, the new male roars again. The trees will hold his scent where yours used to be. The deer will learn his timing. The paths will start choosing him, and the jungle, unbelievably, will continue without even 1 minute of silence. Dawn comes slowly. Birds first, then insects, then light. You try to rise. Your front legs lock. Your body argues. You make it halfway and sink back down. No rival now, no fight, no audience, just the final insult. The king does not die in battle. He dies after battle, after hunger, after exhaustion, after one missed step too many. A deer calls in the distance. Breakfast. Too far. You rest your head on the damp earth. For the first time in years, nothing needs answering. No roar, no chase, no border check, no urgent violence. That should feel peaceful. It doesn't. It feels empty. Then the forest does what it always does. It keeps going. Water moves over stone. A branch cracks. Somewhere beyond the reeds, the younger male walks your trail and thinks it has always been his. By this time tomorrow, there will be almost no sign you ever ruled here except a fading scent on a dying tree. That is the dark joke of being a tiger. You spend your whole life becoming impossible to ignore. And in the end, the jungle forgets you quietly. The light warms your stripes one last time. Then, even that slips away. And somewhere beyond this river, another final day has already begun. Tap the next video. Trust me, the wild never runs out of endings.